Hi everyone, my name is Sazina Khan and I hail from Chandigarh in India. Plan, deliver and reflection is my philosophy to improve, and I strongly believe the learning curve never ends. I now live in Dubai, and as a logophile, I dedicate most of my time indulging in diverse range of writing, portraying my awareness about the dystopian world, the issues that concerns us, the dilemma that surrounds us, and more importantly, how we deal with those in our real life situations. While cherishing writing poetry, I pour my heart out on the pages, sewing words like threads and adoring rigorous metaphors and symbolisms. The penchant for writing has gradually developed over a discourse of time. More importantly, it has given me time where I would indulge with a pen and paper at my own convenience in my best of times. I firmly believe that every single act of kindness matters, and to bring in a real change in society, we all need to contribute. As a small initiative of my own, I have been mentoring budding poets at International Poetic Symposium, where they have been allowed to express themselves about the issues which they have been reluctant about. Probably those issues which they have been perturbed about for long, but they have been hesitant, probably thinking that they wouldn't be understood or they wouldn't be able to associate with others. But through poetry, they express themselves. It allows them to tell what they want the world to know about them. What are the issues that they feel about, or probably those issues that have not been addressed yet. I have been writing since ages, with my first book titled The Chamber of Expressions came out in September 2020. It was published by Falcon Publishing house. To my surprise, it received raving accolades from across the corner and became #1 bestseller in poetry within 48 hours of release in United Arab Emirates. My opinion on changing the world in the writing industry. It is the litany of experiences. The whole discourse provided by and in the writing industry has been quite revolutionary. The energy and momentum demonstrated through writing not only allows one to explore along the line of identity, gender and sexuality, but also allows to seek answers to questions that are continually ignored by other so-called progressive industries. It's quite interesting to see how new creative writing courses have paved way for the young budding talent to learn in their own way. It enables them to explore new dimensions which have never been explored by following the old pedagogical approach. I'm sure such courses have the ability to bring in a new era with more inclusive environment and international mindedness at the root cause of the new changes which we are yet to explore. Talking about my literary journey and lessons. So where do I start from? It wasn't an overnight decision that turned an overthinker like me into a poetess. Rather, it was a long journey, probably that started in my school days, where I would just indulge in writing about anecdotes, recounts, or probably abstract ideas. Not all of them were on happy notes. Rather, I would like to pen down everything that I would see, probably about happier things, or sometimes they were surreal, or even depressing. But then what kept going was the unconditional love of writing. And as the years passed by, the passion for writing increased multifold. Gradually, my work was recognized by my mentors and folks. It was on their persistent request that I continued writing on various issues. And based on their recommendation, I also started posting on Facebook, Instagram, and they flooded me with their appreciation. It took multiple drafts and over a decade for this book to reach you. Undeniably, the journey of this book started with just myself as a writer, a pen and a notepad. But as the years passed by, a whole lot of people in my life, their life experiences, their association with me, and my approach towards them, my understanding, my retrospect, shaped what you're going to read in the first book of mine. Thanks to all my readers at different platforms for being the most vital part of my journey as poet. It is the love from my readers that impels me to dwell further and explore different perspectives draw connections, and explore what others haven't yet seen. Writing poetry also allows me to unleash experiences, share others' struggles, memories that coexist in this dystopian world. But yes, as a matter of fact, not all days are bright with rainbows. There are many murkier days too. And on those days, I find my inspiration from the hovering clouds that try to engulf me in those depressing thoughts. With my conviction, I'm able to overcome those. And always remember that everything that starts comes to an end. So whether it's a depressing night, it is followed by a bright morning, or probably it's the scorching sunlight is followed by a bright evening. Throughout these years, I've just learned one major lesson that encompasses everything. If you think you can, you will. Remember that you might be haunted by different words from across the corners. Good to listen to them, but then act wisely.